I mean, there's more slavery now than there was 300 years ago. So
Is there?
yeah, I'll look
Is
this
it
up
just
and prove
because
it.
it's not happening in the Western world that I don't know about this? Like, I know we talked about 3M and how everything,
Yeah.
everything all around us is made in China by child slaves and shit.
There are more slaves today than ever before in history?
According to where are you looking?
Google.
Okay.
1 in 200 people is a slave, according to The Guardian.
What? This segment, by the way, is called Fight Me, in which Musa and I attempt to take oppositional stances on something, and we argue some hotly contested subjects. So strap in, because we gonna fight. Ding, ding, ding. Okay, so I have this scarf, and it's so soft and it's so awesome, and I've never felt anything like it. And I got it secondhand. Somebody just handed it to me. Somebody donated it to me. And someone else, one time I was wearing it, somebody scolded me. And they were like, that's rabbit fur, You shouldn't be wearing that. And I was like, well, I didn't kill the rabbit, first of all. I'm not directly supporting the fur industry by wearing secondhand. I don't know if secondhand exonerates me from being able to wear fur. But I know you're like pro fur industry. Yeah,
I'm pro
okay.
fur, pro leather, pro all of it.
Okay.
I've got leather belts. I've got a watch with a leather strap. I'm totally with it.
I do love leather.
Leather shoes.
Yeah.
Suede shoes. I got all of it.
Leather is pretty irresistible. I'm
Yeah.
not gonna lie.
Yeah. Why is leather okay, but fur isn't?
Yeah, true.
It's a load of bullshit.
Well, I guess because
You need something to be mad about. You're a white woman who needs something to be mad about.
well,
That's-
like it's the ethical treatment of blah 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 whatever.
Oh my God.
But
Get the fuck out of here with
But-
that shit.
but like I think for leather, you're
Okay.
presumably using all of the cow. You're gonna
Yeah,
like
that's
eat
fair.
the beef and
what about
whatever.
halal leather, where they kill it in like a humane way? The way they kill halal, I'm pretty sure this is. I might be confusing it with Judaism, but like with kosher, they just slit its jugular vein,
Okay.
and so that way it dies instantly from bleeding out.
Right, and they hang them upside down or something.
Yeah,
right?
like
So,
there's a couple other steps like hanging them and in a certain way and like draining all the blood and stuff like that. But
Yeah.
it's like if it's killed in a humane way, it's fine. But even if not, I didn't kill it. It's already there. I'm transferring ownership.
Yeah, but you are supporting the people who
So?
are by giving them money and
Fucking
thereby
so?
perpetuating and encouraging it.
Okay, I'm gonna die.
Yeah.
Make a belt out of me.
Yeah, but
Make a belt out of my skin. I wouldn't care.
yeah, but wouldn't you rather die swiftly and easily?
Yeah,
and
kill me
painlessly?
swiftly and then make a belt out of me.
I mean, I agree with that. Use everything. Yes, absolutely. I would love an Alval belt. That's a good idea, actually. But like, okay, let's say, for example, like mink. You mentioned mink earlier.
Yeah.
Like, what else are you using the mink for?
Who gives a shit?
And are you disrupting the ecosystem, the food chain?
We are part of the food chain.
We are.
We are a part of nature.
But if you're not using them for food, then what's the point? We
What are
would
you
be the
talking
only
about?
animal who are like killing sort of recreationally.
Yeah, but we're still an animal, so who gives it? We're part of we're part of nature, and if it comes to the point where Earth is uninhabitable, then the Earth will take care of that, and we'll die. But otherwise, we just kind of have to self-govern. It's not like
Sure.
It's not like killing fucking rabbits is gonna be the cause of the end of everything, and it's not like
No.
we're realistically gonna make rabbits extinct. There's not a big enough fur market for that.
Yeah, rabbits be fucking like
Rabbits aren't endangered,
Uh-huh.
and even animals that are endangered. Okay, you can make the argument, oh, but they're endangered. Species go extinct all the time, and humans have been responsible for it since the dawn of human time.
Yeah.
And so, if you're gonna make the argument that just because you don't have enough things to worry about, that you're caring about the leather on your belt, why do I have to worry about it? They don't give a shit about this in Uganda, where
Yeah.
children can't eat.
Right.
What
It
what
is-
about what about the mistreatment of humans?
Okay. Yeah.
You go
Oh, yeah.
downtown and you'll be texting or you'll be posting about climate change and about going vegan and you're mistreating these cows while you're walking by a homeless guy who's covered in his own piss.
Yeah.
So it's like I don't get all this stuff. And by the way, you're doing
Sure.
it on a child slavery phone.
Yeah.
So it's like
There's only so many things you can direct your attention towards at a time.
yeah, but animals
of
are
course.
going to be what you're directing. What about children? What about
Fair.
what about your community? You
Fair.
know?
It probably hangs morally pretty low on the priority list. But I think those people are still necessary
Bullshit.
because I think they are at the very least discouraging enough people so the industry doesn't go blow way out of control and we don't disrupt the fucking ecosystem.
Okay, I see what you're saying, but the only people who listen to I was talking to my dad about this actually. The only people who are who look at designer brands and go, "Oh, you know what? I would never buy some designer." Are the people who can't afford it.
So, oh my god, that's so elitist.
But it's true. It's true.
Fuck. Yeah,
It's
maybe.
totally true.
Yeah.
It's like the whole thing of you see a rapper blow up, and before they get rich and all this kind of stuff, they're like, "Oh, I'll never leave the hood," but then they get some money and then they leave the hood, and everybody calls them whatever they want to call them.
Yeah.
There's a rapper, I forgot who this was. They had a bar that went, I left the hood, they call me fake, ain't shit realer than real estate. So it's like your priorities change. When you start to, make a little money, because you don't know I don't know any activists who are rich. And I think that's for a reason.
Yeah.
Because they have other shit to worry about. And they understand the stuff that they worry, like the humanitarian causes that they want to worry about are the ones that should be higher on the priority list that aren't animals, that are people, and like war shit.
And slavery.
And slavery and that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
I mean, there's more slavery now than there was 300 years ago. So
Is there?
yeah, I'll look
Is
this
it
up
just
and
because it's not happening in the Western world that I don't know about this? Like, I know we talked about 3M and how everything all around us is made in China by child slaves and shit.
There are more slaves today than ever before in history.
According to where are you looking?
Google.
Okay.
1 in 200 people is a slave, according to The Guardian.
What?
1 in 200 people. So if you went to a school of 600 people, that means 3 people in your school are slaves.
Fucking 0.5% of the global population are slaves.
Yeah.
There's no way. Really?
Yeah. Seriously.
Fucking
And
Jesus Christ.
Women
that
and
is-
girls comprise of 71% of all modern slavery victims. Children make up 25% and account for 10 million of all the slaves worldwide. You know what that means?
Jesus. What?
Men are still on top.
So, oh my God. Take it easy, Chat GPT.
City boys are up.